Welcome, Abhishek. Let
Thank
me
you.
welcome you to the 12th Asian London Film Festival.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here. This occasion is a moment of pride for reasons more than one. Your mother is receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at 12th London Asian Film Festival. After your father, you are the only Indian actor being honoured by BAFTA at Life in Pictures, and you have the opportunity to experience the sheer euphoria of the audiences in London. What a moment. Describe me, how does it feel?
It feels wonderful. It's very hard to put down into words how one feels when one is chosen to be honored as such. But more than anything, I'm a very proud son today. Very happy, especially because I'm here to witness my mother get a Lifetime Achievement Award by the 12th Asian Film Festival. I'm very thankful to the organizers for bestowing this honor onto her. As far as I'm personally concerned and the Life in Pictures, it's wonderful to know. I didn't know I was only the second Indian actor to be honored as such. So yes, I'm humbled, and it feels good to represent my film industry. And I think by inviting us out here to speak about our work, you don't honor us, you honor our work and our film industry, and that's very special to me.
Since we were speaking about your mother, you would agree with me that being a dedicated mother, devoted wife, and a committed parliamentarian, your mother has come full circle. How do you feel about it?
She's always been like that. She's always been fantastic at multitasking. She's a very accomplished actor. She was a wonderful mother, a great housewife, and managed to do a lot of pet projects on the side, be it being the chairman of the Children's Film Society in India, or the innumerable charities she runs, and now Parliament. So I think she's a fantastic example of what all a woman can achieve, and she's always been superwoman for me as far as I'm concerned. So it feels wonderful.
Right. And speaking of the woman in your life, the new person in your life, your wife, and I believe she's flown into London just to stand by you and her mother-in-law. Aren't you just blessed with the women in your life?
Yes, immensely. It's wonderful that the family could be here for the festival to witness Ma win the award, and it's a moment nobody would have missed. We as a family like to spend as much time together, and we like to be there for each other. And this was definitely one opportunity nobody was going to let up.
Great. I'm going to ask you a very cliche question that I'm sure people in London want to know. From the time you started studying business in the United States to today, when you're going to be giving a masterclass on acting to people in London, what journey it has been?
I think everybody has a wonderful journey, and I'm sure many more people have far more exciting a journey than I have had. But I'm not complaining. I've always said I get to wake up every morning and live my dream. So I'm happy. I'm in a good place. I'm doing the work that I want to do. I'm happy that the work my industry is doing is being recognized, and very excited to be here in London and meet everyone in the upcoming days.
Right. Recently, you've been doing a lot of unconventional roles like Guru, Shootout at Lokhandwala, Pa. How do you feel the face of Indian cinema has changed as compared to the times in your mother, Abhishek Bachchan?
I think to a certain extent it has changed, and to a certain extent it hasn't. I think Indian cinema has a particular genre. It's very escapist in nature. And I think there's a definite framework within which we make our films. Within that requirement is where you see people doing different stuff. But I think in essence, we don't really deviate too much from what the requirement of our cinema is. Our audiences expect 3 hours of entertainment. They want to go in there, they want to laugh, they want to cry, they want to dance, they want to fight, and they want to see all of this in one film. And at the end of those 3 hours, they want to go, leave the cinema having achieved poetic justice. So I feel that is one aspect that hasn't changed. It's just the way we package our films and tell the story that has.
Do you think it reaches out more effectively to audiences across the globe, beyond diasporic audiences?
Yes, but I don't think that's got anything to do with the kind of films we're making. I think we pretty much made the same films. I think the reason we're reaching out beyond the Indian diaspora today is because we have a platform to showcase our films today. Exhibition has improved. So whereas previously we would have released 100 prints of a film in the UK, today we have the opportunity to release 200 to 300 prints. So I think it's got to do more with infrastructure than with the content of our films.
So would we justify to say it's more of exposure to films rather than the content of
Yes, most definitely,
films?
most definitely. I don't think Indian films will ever change, and I really hope they don't. I think they're very unique, and they have a calling all of their own. And I don't think the basic format of an Indian film will change.
Right. You spoke of platforms, so I'm just going to pose a question to you. How do you think about platforms like London Film Festival, Dogs on Fire, that bring together nothing but the best in the cinema as well as Asian films and showing it across?
I think it's wonderful that, you know, a festival as such is showcasing our work and taking it to an audience which does not know about our work or may not. And we hope that after the festival gets over, you know, they'll start liking our work. I think it's very important for any film industry to go out there and acquaint a relatively alien audience to their work. And I think it's very nice to spread the word like that.
Right. And the word rumor is not a very nice word for an actor, but rumor suggests that you would want to be a patron for Dogs on Fire. Is that true?
Yes, I'd be overjoyed to. I think they're doing a fantastic job of taking the message of Indian cinema to the world, especially in the UK. And most definitely, I'd be honored.
Right. In one line, how do you see the future of Indian cinema going forward?
I think the sky is the limit. We're the largest film industry in the world. Not only do we make the maximum amount of films a year, we sell the maximum amount of tickets. But I think the Western world is just waking up to Indian cinema, and I think they're going to be caught up in, you know, in the whirlwind of Indian cinema. It's an addiction, and I definitely do see a lot of our foreign audiences getting dragged into that and really taking up Indian cinema in a very big way.
Great. So can we say that you would be completely in favor of cross-cultural productions taking place?
They already do take place. We have a lot of Western filmmakers that come to India and make films, and vice versa. There's a lot of sharing of talent. And now even on a production basis, you know, we have a lot of foreign studios that have come to India and make films there with Indian producers, and the same way around, you know, where you have a lot of Indian studios that go out west and fund a lot of their films. So the boundaries are breaking down, and I don't see it's not too far when it'll all become one big community of filmmakers.
Great. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.